Jamie Foxx is now doing a biopic on Mike Tyson.
Right.
Do you hope that you'll be treated kinder now that the real story has started to, has really come out? I think a lot more people are a lot more gracious about what you went through. Of course, back in the day, you were labeled like a gold digger and all this stuff. And I think now people finally realize, baby, that wasn't even the case. You weren't a liar. You were not a maniacal gold digger and all of that. Do you hope that you'll be treated a little fairly in this biopic?
Well, I think that how can I say no to that, right? Of course, yes. And I think we live in a world right now. If you tell lies loud enough and often enough, they can stick. And I was I'm from a family that we kind of. My mom and my grandmother's always like, just go to mass and go pray. But I think I think in many respects what happened to me gave me a voice, but not only for myself, but for other women that were in my position. And I always ask people to really think on their own. I mean, first of all, I was a young woman at the time that was about my younger son's age. I was 22 years old.
Wow.
So I have an older son, 26. So it's like, and by the time I met my ex-husband, I graduated, and not to go through my things on paper, but I had graduated from high school at 15. I went to college at 19. I was at Harvard grad. I had my own TV show. I had my own home by the time I met. I don't think a lot of 22-year-olds can say that. And I'm only saying it not to applaud myself, but it's amazing that when people do tell lies, it kind of takes away your truth. And I think it's very important not to let somebody do that, not to let them rewrite history because you have a louder voice. And I would like to believe that, and I know for a fact because I've spoken with women, that there are a lot of women, what happened to me didn't just happen to me, it happens to a lot of women. And I'll tell you one story that I think we probably talked about. When I was on, I'll never forget being on Oprah and having Oprah apologize to me. This is a different climate for women. Just like with COVID, and we all were on pause and could watch what happened to George Floyd. That wasn't new. It wasn't new, but we could all watch. We could all see. And I think now, even with the Me Too movement and women being aware, this is a different climate. When men can't brag about hitting women any longer, and call them names, or where the victimizer becomes the victim. I think it's just a different climate. I hope so, and I hope the movie reflects that. We don't let the victimizer get away with now becoming the victim.
Amen.